Well, today, President Biden laid out his agenda on climate change, another series of executive actions aimed at elevating climate as a top national security and foreign policy issue. Now, the president's plans are already getting opposition from members of Congress and the oil and gas industry. Natalie Brand reports.
Today is Climate Day at the White House.
President Biden, who's called climate change one of the top 4 pressing challenges of the time, signed executive actions making it a top priority of his administration.
It's a whole-of-government approach. Put climate change at the center of our domestic, national security, and foreign policy.
The actions include setting goals to conserve 30% of federal land and water by 2030, as well as steps to double renewable energy production from offshore winds. It also directs the Secretary of Interior to freeze new oil and natural gas leases on public lands and offshore waters to the extent possible.
We're not going to ban fracking. We'll protect jobs and grow jobs.
The oil and gas industry has been critical of the president's climate plans, with the American Petroleum Institute charging it could lead to more dependence on foreign energy and job loss. Those concerns were echoed on Capitol Hill at the confirmation hearing for Energy Secretary nominee Jennifer Granholm.
A long-term ban is going to cut revenues to New Mexico and Wyoming by hundreds of millions of dollars.
The licenses that currently are operating are not going to be disrupted.
Members of the president's climate team say their focus is on creating the jobs of the future.
We can build that demand. We can actually grow significantly millions of clean energy jobs.
On the foreign policy front, the president is planning to host a World Leaders Climate Summit on Earth Day. Natalie Brand, CBS News, the White House.
President Biden's executive order banning new oil and gas leasing on federal lands and water is also drawing opposition from members of his own party. Today, a group of Texas Democratic Congress members sent the president a letter asking him to rescind the order, citing pandemic-related job and revenue loss.